A Harlingen veteran thinks those who serve need more help transitioning to civilian life.
He says he's had his challenges and his family got him through it. Channel 5's Frank McCaffrey learned more that help is on the way.
That's right. James Manayo served in the U.S. Army from 2008 to 2014. He saw combat in Iraq and Afghanistan. He does not speak about health issues he's dealt with since. James Manayo says he took pride in serving the United States after immigrating here from the Philippines.
My good memories of combat is being there for my brothers, to my side and to my back, and just leading my fire team to fulfill our mission.
Manayo now works as a nurse. He says the road to get there wasn't easy. He's tried over the last 4 years. He says he knew where to go to get medical treatment when he came home to the Valley after serving in the military. That was very visible, but he didn't know where to go to get help finding a job.
My transition was very challenging in many ways because I didn't have a full-time job. I didn't have the steady paycheck that would come in when I was still in the service.
He says his family support system was strong during his transition from combat in the Middle East to civilian life in the Valley. He thinks the VA needs to help other recent veterans get situated when they return home.
In my opinion, they can probably offer a transition program locally and help local veterans adjust more to civilian life. Probably like someone that can coach them.
Channel 5 News reached out to Manayo's Veteran Service Office in Brownsville. Its expert on veteran employment, Josue Silguero, says the VA is taking steps to help veterans find work. He says the VA has 2 employment counselors in the Valley, and now it's expanding its vocational rehabilitation and education program to hire more counselors and reduce the VA caseload. Silguero says all someone who has ended their military service has to do is stop by his office on 1124 East Madison in Brownsville and say they need help.
When a veteran comes in and they ask they need help with employment or finding a job, I usually refer them to the VOC Rehab Program that the VA offers, and I help them out I guide them through the process, how to apply, and so forth. Once they apply, they get their appointment, and that's when the VA usually takes over, and they go from there.
Silguero says the VA VOC Rehab Program is usually successful in guiding a veteran to the right education or straight to a job. Now, we reached out to the VA to ask if a 3rd or even 4th VA vocational rehabilitation counselor will be hired. A spokesperson for the group, Daniel Irizarry, tells us the VA recently authorized the solicitation for a 3rd counselor to join the other 2 at a location on 10th Street in McAllen. Live in the Channel 5 News studio, Frank McCaffrey, Channel 5 News at 6.